Ashley Jenae's funeral was held on May 5th, and right around that same time, her fiancé, or former fiancé, Joe McCann, decided to break his silence by writing a dedication post on X. Without getting too deep into it, the post was full of fluff and not much substance, and beyond the fact that he has been acting extremely suspiciously throughout all of this, he is now running a full PR campaign, positioning himself as the victim. A source close to McCann is claiming that his family has been receiving death threats online as social media users point accusatory fingers directly at him for Ashley Robinson, known as Ashley Jenae's, highly suspicious death. He is using this source to communicate on his behalf and saying that these allegations hurt him deeply because he was genuinely in love with the 31-year-old influencer and that he would never lay hands on her or any woman. He is also claiming that a portion of the backlash he is receiving is rooted in racism because of the interracial nature of their relationship, a young black woman and a wealthy white man playing out publicly for the whole world to see. And look, people believe what they believe about what happened to Ashley Jenae, but here is what is really worth examining. When everything appeared fine on the surface and this relationship was being celebrated openly, a lot of people, particularly black women in the comments, thought this situation was absolutely goals. Matching outfits in New Orleans, a high life being lived publicly, comments flooding in saying things like, "You are living my dream, beautiful couple, future man find me, I want to be you two when I grow up." And all of that was happening while Joe McCann was deeply involved in the cryptocurrency space, which is where things get complicated. McCann's connection to crypto runs parallel to figures like Iggy Azalea, who is currently facing a class action lawsuit over a utility coin called Mother. McCann was out here living lavishly off what some would describe as stealing people's money and allegedly, in some cases, outright defrauding investors. And Ashley Jenae was right in the middle of it, promoting these coins to her audience and very likely introducing McCann to celebrity connections she had built up, including Joe Budden, some of whom may have also lost money through these dealings. But here's the real conversation that needs to happen. The same people flooding those comment sections, telling Ashley Jenae she was living the dream, were the ones who bought into the idea that stepping away from black men and into the arms of a rich, older white man was the answer to everything. That he was wiser, more established, more appreciative, the great rescuer. And now that the outcome has turned tragic, those same people want accountability, want to call him names, want to place all the blame on him. But when she was being warned early on that something was not right about how he was looking at her and treating her, those warnings got ignored. The reality is that Ashley Jenae did not have a stable, independent income or a traditional career path. What the public knows about her is that she was extremely attractive, she had a presence in entertainment circles, she appeared in content alongside Kevin Gates, she knew rappers and industry figures, and she moved through celebrity spaces without a concrete professional foundation beneath her. She was involved with a man who allegedly runs shady financial operations, but as long as the lifestyle looked good on the outside, none of that seemed to matter. And here's something people consistently overlook. Joe McCann never once publicly posted Ashley Jenae on his own page. His ex-wife was still visible on his profile. Ashley was always the one posting about him, promoting his brand and his company to her audience, while he never once publicly claimed her, not a single time. Take, for example, Asymmetric, the name of his hedge fund that largely went bankrupt, and his clothing line also called Asymmetric Style. Ashley was out there posting about his businesses, promoting his brand on her platform, sharing content for Iggy Azalea when they worked together, doing the promotional heavy lifting, while he never once tagged her back or publicly acknowledged what they had. She wanted the entire world to know she had a wealthy white man and that her life was popping. That was the image she was projecting. And now, looking back at it, that's exactly what the situation turned out to be, an image. A lifestyle built on appearances, while the man at the center of it never truly claimed her in any meaningful public way. And this is the broader conversation that needs to happen, honestly. There is a segment of black women online, the divesting crowd, who have spent years promoting the idea that leaving black men behind and choosing white men is the path to a better life. White men are more appreciative, more financially stable, and more capable of providing a soft life. But here's the reality that rarely gets discussed openly. Many white men who pursue black women are not operating from a place of equal or greater success than black men. Studies and social patterns consistently show that it tends to be middle-class or lower-income white men who are most actively pursuing black women. And in many cases, they are doing so because they understand the perceived advantage that comes with being white in those dynamics, meaning they do not have to bring as much to the table to gain access. Truly wealthy white men who commit seriously to black women and build genuine lives with them represent a very small percentage of these relationships. But that reality never gets amplified the way the fantasy version does. And that's exactly the dent this situation has put in a lot of people's thinking. It's not just grief over Ashley Jenae losing her life. It's the collapse of a narrative that was being sold widely and believed deeply. The idea that the white man could step in and save the day. And then watching someone who allegedly knew she was gone for 3 or 4 days go right back online to talk about stocks and share his own interviews without a single public word about her until the day of her funeral, that shattered something for a lot of people, because it revealed that she may have been nothing more than a utility to him, replaceable, someone who could be gone and barely registered a pause in his daily routine. He allegedly already had plans lined up in Tanzania and had other women in the picture, which reportedly was a source of conflict between them before everything unfolded. And people don't want to sit with that truth because it hurts. But the accountability has to go beyond just pointing at Joe McCann. Stop selling black women the lie that any man, regardless of race, is coming to rescue them. No man is going to save your life. You save your life by choosing the right partner based on character and consistency, not by chasing a lifestyle, not by attaching yourself to someone whose money comes from allegedly scamming people, and not by promoting shady ventures to your audience just to stay close to someone with resources. The work is in building something real with someone who is genuinely legitimate. That's the standard worth holding. So drop your thoughts in the comments below and let me know what you think.